Well, howdy. Have not really done a sheep update. And reflecting on that, it's because, man, they're just simple. I don't forget about them, but they're simple. And take that with a grain of salt, right? Because we haven't done it for years and years. Last year went very well. This year's starting off very well. So it's just one of those things that goes well in your life where you really don't think about it. Said differently, I think that's common for all of us in life, the problems, right? It's the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of your whatever take up 80% of your time and vice versa. So anyway, we're gonna move the sheep and we're gonna give you a little closer look at how our setup is. Mind you, they've been here for 2 days, so you'll see that it's worn down, and I'm about to move them. So they're moving to some fresh paddock here for them. So we've taken an IBC tote, and that's how Babs gets in. Her food is in there as well as her shelter. We use a shade cloth for them, so we just extend it over the top of the IBC tote. We can pull the IBC tote with just a rope. It's on a sled that Landon built. So what we have going on here, we have water, we have garlic salt mixed with kelp, and then we have a bin with dog food in, and a 5-gallon pail with water in as well. So sheep do not go through much water. They get a lot of their water through their grazing. So, you know, we often think of goats when we think about trees and, you know, bringing them in to clear the brush, and the sheep would do a great job too. So this is what they've done here. The cows went through that paddock first. This is our septic tank, as you can tell. Obviously we actually had this boxed out with a 1-wire poly wire so the cows couldn't get in here, because I don't want them stepping on it because they would crack it. So yeah, here's the sheep, and we'll be moving them next. So we just opened the fence and they're moving into this paddock where the cows were at. So again, they're grazing and foraging on plants that the cows did not. Look at that. Interesting to see them back in here in the trees, and to clean some of that brush out too. There's Babs. She's doing excellent, really embracing her role. So she moved into the new paddock, and her experience both with her litter mates that she grew up with, but then instinct, is she went around and immediately checked the new perimeter fence. She wants to know where it's at. She's going to pee and mark the territory for any predators that may be real or perceived out there. Babs is doing a great job. So it's the next day after moving the sheep, and topic is fly control. We'll do a different video on it. The motorcycle go by. It's a blessing, and I won't say curse, but yeah, it kind of sucks being next to a busy highway sometimes. But it'll be good for business someday when I finally open that farm store. But anyway, YouTube has a bunch of examples of fly control, and trying to do an organic method. We will not do a pour on for the cows, not only for their own health and the health of the product that comes out of them, whether it's beef or milk, but also the soil, right? Because if they have that in them, their manure then goes to the soil and it kills the dung beetles and all the other life that goes with it. So we'll talk more about fly control. It can definitely be a pain, especially as hot as it is this weekend. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, I'm definitely funky. Yeah, that's no bueno. Have a great day. We interrupt this broadcast. As I was wrapping it up, these two saw me up here at the top of the lane and came running, and you can't see him, but George is right there. George has created quite the bond with these two, so he follows them around. So they're bonded to me, and he's bonded to them. Reba, Dolly. Dolly's got the wean ring because, well, she likes to steal Daisy's milk. And that's Babs in the background. Take two, have a great day.